Hi there! In today's video, we're back in the Showbit CMS, where I'm going to show you the most instantaneous way to get your message across using the ticker. So this bottom zone right here is one of the most underused zones that we have. However, it can be one of the most effective ways to get your message across quickly and easily. So I'm going to be using this layout to show you how to update the ticker, but there's also a ticker in this layout, which is down here, and in this layout as well, which is also at the bottom. So the first thing I'm going to do is select this bottom zone right here, and it's the bottom zone in the other two layouts as well. I'm going to click this button, Add Content, and I'm going to select Image and Text. So I'm going to name my content, and I'm going to leave the duration at 10 seconds, and I'm not going to add an image. So I'm going to go down here to this accordion drop down that says Text, click that, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to enter my text. Once I have my text in here, I can start aligning and seeing how everything looks. So I'm going to hit this preview button. And as you can see here, it's way too big for the ticker as is. So I'm going to go and I'm going to select this font size right here, and I'm going to change it to 62. I'm going to click preview. And just note that when you click the preview button, you're the only one seeing these changes. Your audience won't see it until you click the save button. So don't worry if you're playing around and editing your work. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the font type. And you also have the ability to stylize your text, so I'm going to bold it. You can also change the alignment to left justified, center, or right justified. And you can also set your text to play at the top, center, or bottom of your zone. By default, it's set to center for both vertical and horizontal alignments. Margins are for if you know exactly where you want your text to align. And you can also set the color of your background by clicking in this field and using the color picker to select the exact color you'd like. Another thing you can do is also select your text color, and it's the same thing as background color. Use the color picker to choose the exact color that you'd like. So now that I'm done updating my text, I want to move on to how the text appears on the screen. So I'm going to go down to animation, and I'm going to click this drop down. So you could have no animation or crawling text. None means there will be fades inserted in between if you have multiple playlist items in the ticker zone. And the other option is crawling text, and that means it'll crawl across the bottom of your screen. I'll click preview to show you. And there it is, and that's the effect of the crawling text. Please note that if you're using crawling text, you need to make sure that the align is set to left justified. If it's set to center, your crawling text will not crawl all the way off the screen. I'll show you right now. So right now it's set to center. The crawling text will crawl, but not crawl all the way off the screen, as you can see. If I choose left justified and I preview, the text will crawl all the way off the screen. So you can set the speed of the crawling text as well. So for now, I'm going to leave it to none. So I'm also going to schedule this piece of content to play today until tonight. Perfect. And I'm going to select delete after scheduled dates. And I'm going to click this save button. So here's a new message that I just added. I can click this button to preview it. And as you can see here, you can have multiple items set to play in your ticker zone, whether that be multiple items for one day or you want to schedule multiple items in advance. In a lot of the field research that I've done with clients, I find that this zone is one of the most underused zones, and it's one of the most effective for getting your messages across. So just remember, next time, if you really got to get a message out there, you don't have time to go into PowerPoint, give the ticker a try and let us know if it worked for you. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. And remember, in the Showbit CMS, you have access to a bunch of resources, including tutorials and templates. And until next time, keep on publishing.